Hey guys, how's it going? Since it's so easy for me to make a video, we're gonna be talking about Neo. Before we talk about Neo and solos, Neo versus Solo, why I think Solo is the better investment, I just want to talk about the PS5 Gold console. When I saw this article, I was like, whoa, that's cool. I would buy this PS5 Gold console. It was roughly 2,000 USD. I would pay 2,000 USD for it. Because why? Because I believe that the PS5 is the last PlayStation the last hardware console that will be launched forever. Like, I don't think there's gonna be a PS6, PS7, PS8. I don't think so. I think the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are going to be the last console launch ever. Could be wrong. Pure speculation on my part. We could see a PlayStation 6. I just don't know what they would do for a PlayStation 6 because you know, I like 8K console gaming, you know, I that could be possible, but I don't know. I just have my doubts. Anyways, moving forward, this video was actually inspired by Matthew Huo. He made a video about it, and he's not bullish at all on Neo, and I was never bullish on Neo, and this is the biggest reason why I'm not bullish. This part of the video that he talks about, I'll play the video and then I'll talk more about it, so let's begin.
See financials. Off the bat, you should know Neo loses money every time they sell a car. Look at vehicle sales, then subtract cost of vehicle sales. The fact that the cost of vehicle sales is higher than revenue from vehicle sales is a no bueno. And their margin on their car sales actually got worse. This is from their Q1 report. Vehicle margin was negative 7.4% compared to negative 6% from Q4 of 2019 and negative 7.2% from a year ago. Additionally, remember how I said that their valet service didn't really seem to make financial sense? Well, here is why. It cost Neo $133 million to generate only $65 million in, quote, other sales, which includes their services. And I understand that companies in their growth stage are allowed to burn some cash, but Neo has been around for 6 years and they've burned through $6 billion. Now, in terms of their Q1 balance sheet, they had 899 million USD in current assets and 1.7 billion in current liabilities, giving us a current ratio of 0.52. And remember, we usually want this to be above 1 to indicate financial health for the next year. And as you probably could have guessed, they have 1 billion.
Get a data boost from Fido. That's 5 extra hours of data every month.
US dollars more in total liabilities than they do in total assets. However, all hope is not lost. We still have
an ad in a video. That's hilarious. But right there, like, this is the reason why I cannot be bullish on Neo. They have negative shareholder equity. They have negative gross margins. The only thing they have are nice cars. And, you know, the CEO, in one of the interviews he was talking about, they are planning to sell these solo cars for roughly 25% gross margins. So they are making money on every solo car they sell to customers, while Neo is not. And solo can be sold to businesses and to consumers. Neo cars can't really be sold to businesses. I mean, it can, but I don't know why businesses would want to buy a Neo car. You know, it's just, maybe some will, maybe like a taxi business, but I think a taxi business would rather buy a Tesla. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think Solo is a much better investment than Neo. Like, Neo is worth $14 billion. Solo is worth $218 million. If Solo was worth $14 billion, you know what the stock price would be? It would be $140, I think. Oh, something like $200. I'm just roughly estimating here because Neo has roughly roughly 1.18 billion shares outstanding, and Solo has roughly 64 million shares outstanding. That's why I think Solo is such an attractive opportunity, because it's at the bottom. Well, it's not the bottom. The bottom is $1. Like, the bottom is $1. So if it can go to $1, that would be like a no-brainer scenario, in my opinion, because you can't go wrong at $1. I mean, unless the company is physically going bankrupt, I seriously don't think you can go wrong at $1. And they're not going bankrupt. According to the CFO, they have $50 million on the balance sheet and $0 of debt, while NIO has a negative gross margin. Negative gross margins. Think about that. Negative gross margins. Solo, positive gross margins. Is there a risk? Yeah, because they're making products in China, and there's the tariff risk. And of course, tariffs is not good, but they are planning to open a production facility in the United States. And when I think they announce those plans, I think the stock will get rewarded. I think the stock will get rewarded when they start delivering to customers. But we will see what will happen. Arcomotive doesn't even have anywhere close to the balance sheet that Solo has. But, you know, I like Arcomotives. I think their cars are cool, but I don't know. I like Solo's. I like Solo's business model more. They're in China, so that means that they can sell to the Chinese market. Arcomotives might be able to sell to the Chinese market eventually, but they're gonna have to ship it to China. But Solo's already in China, so they can sell to the Chinese market later in the future, and they can sell globally. They can sell in Europe. They can sell in anywhere in the world. They can sell it to the world as long as someone's willing to buy it. And they can be sold anywhere because the car is enclosed, so not everyone will buy a Solo, and there are some people that will call this car ugly, but that's their first car. They can make more cars. They have the Tofini in the work, they have the Super Solo in the work, and they also have the E-Roadster, which probably more of a niche product than anything. Probably like super rich people will buy that because they're like, oh, that's the sexy back in the day kind of car, and I'm, only billionaires and people who have hundreds of millions of dollars will be like, oh yeah, I'll definitely buy something like that. But besides those people, I don't think anybody's gonna buy the E-Roadster, but that's my opinion. So yeah. So the market right now is green. Tomorrow will be green or red. I think it's going to be green tomorrow because today was red, so I think the market's going to bounce back. But I still think market overall is going to be extremely volatile, just, looking forward. Could be wrong. Pure speculation on my part. Maybe that one day dip is an opportunity and it'll just keep going up and up and up after this. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, $64.61. Very, very, very happy with this, the price action right now. Very excited about the price action of the stock. I am a big bull on AMD. So, I think AMD stock's heading higher, but I don't want to hype this too much simply because I don't want anyone to lose money, because any day AMD could just tank. Like, earnings could come around and AMD stock can just drop to the ground because the earnings could be bad. So be aware of that when you're investing into AMD, that the earnings report could either bring this thing to, closer to $100 price target I have it at, or it's going to plummet it back to $50. One of the two scenarios is going to happen with AMD stock after earnings report. But just from my research, it seems hard because they're coming out with so many products in the back half of 2020 that it's just so hard not to be bullish and have positive forward guidance. Like, for example, they're launching their new APU for their laptops and OEMs. They're launching Zen 3. They're launching Big Navi. They're launching, Zen 3 with server products, and right now they're stealing a lot of market share from Intel server market share. And on top of that, there's the consoles, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One that's going to be launching later this year. That's going to add to the bottom line and profits. And I just think the stock is heading a lot higher. I seriously do. And then if they manage to beat Navi, if the rumors are true and they beat Navi, I think the stock will probably go to $100, because beating Nvidia at their own game is a big deal. Big deal, in my opinion. So we'll see where AMD stock goes, but right now I'm bullish, and the charts are telling me it's bullish, and I think the stock price is heading a lot higher. But again, that's just my speculation at the end of the day. I don't know for sure. We'll see what big money does at the end of the day. Intel is dropping. I think money is flowing out of Intel and into AMD. So that's what I think is happening right now. Every dollar Intel moves down is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Because Intel has 4.23 billion shares. So Intel moving down $6 is literally $20 billion of market cap that they just lost. Whether that $20 billion is going, it's going right into AMD, in my opinion. AMD, every dollar it moves up is roughly $1 billion of market cap. It moved up $5, so that's only $5 billion. There's still $15 billion that's disappeared from Intel stock just recently. So $1.71 billion of outstanding shares. So I think AMD is going to move higher because the money from Intel is flowing into AMD, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Nvidia is down after hours, so that's a very good sign that AMD's, I don't know, maybe money from Nvidia is flowing into AMD too, I'm hoping. Apple is down after hours. Oh no, it's up after hours. The SPY is also up after hours. Tesla is down after hours, $9.89. Workhorse is down 15 cents. It looks like the market is pulling back a little bit. Arcomotive is up 12 cents. Blink is up 3 cents. Arrow is down 4 cents. Nikola Corporation is up 21 cents after hours. American Airlines is up 11 cents after hours. Aurora is up 11 cents after hours. I think that's temporary. I think it's going to probably pull back tomorrow and make new lows. Could be wrong. Pure speculation. Like I said, I'm hoping Aurora goes all the way out down to $5.80. But I don't know if that'll happen. We'll see. Spartan Energy down 6 cents. NBEV is down 2 cents. No, wait, is it 2 cents? Yeah, 2 cents after hours. Beyond Meat is up. It's neutral. Very good butchers today. I already talked about those. Yeah, anyways, I think that's it for my video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.